In order to demonstrate how money is inevitably left on the table during every negotiation, let's build a model of a typical negotiation in 4 easy steps. The first step is to select the terms to be negotiated. The second step is to place an importance on each negotiable from your perspective and that of your counterpart. As a first pass, we'll assume that both parties value things equally. However, it's your job as a negotiator to tease this information out as you negotiate. The third step is to assign typical ranges to each negotiable. The values you enter here represent typical values that you would expect for the selected negotiables. They are not the min or max you are willing to accept. The fourth and final step is to define the walkaway position for both parties. Even though the sliders have outlined typical ranges for each negotiable, as a seller, I am not willing to go any lower than this profile because I have several alternative offers. Conversely, the buyer has several suppliers to choose from and they are not willing to go higher than this profile. After entering all the information, Zopaf calculates 80,000 different offer permutations to develop the negotiation landscape. The green area is the zone of potential agreement, or the area within which both parties would be happy to strike a deal. Anything outside of that area is only acceptable to one party. This negotiation landscape graph illustrates the classic zero-sum game scenario. In this scenario, for me to win, you have to lose, and vice versa. This profile is a direct consequence of the assumption that both parties value all negotiables equally. Thankfully, we live in a diverse world where people value things differently. Let's modify the inputs to reflect life and rerun the model. Here we see that the line has widened. This shows that we have unlocked hidden value and expanded the negotiation pie. We can now claim this value or share it with our counterpart to find better win-wins. Ordinarily, people negotiate terms one by one. Further, there is a big tendency to split the difference when negotiating each negotiable. If we split the difference for all terms, we see that we end up with a point in the middle of the Zopaf region. We also see that there are thousands of offers that would make both parties better off. With the knowledge of the hidden value that we've unlocked, we can pick a point on the Zopaf frontier and see that the offer would make both parties better off. Picking this value would allow us to claim value that would otherwise go unclaimed and be left on the table.